Hey, Jacob Felipe here, and I want to welcome you to my channel. In today's video we will talk about 10 things men want but won't ask for, okay? And the sixth one is really important to follow too. Now, not every man needs every one of these things, of course, but most men need most of them. Hopefully he communicates his needs to you, but if he hasn't, there's always a reason. Maybe he's afraid of the reaction or thinks he shouldn't have to. Men aren't always the best communicators, but here is what they need, why they need it, and how you can help them to get it. If he hasn't told you yet, so I will give you in this video 5 things men want but won't ask for. So the first thing is let him lead. Now, why a man needs this from you, the ability to lead? I know what you're thinking, what we are in the 50s, like anti-feminist rap, and I'm trying to advocate her. No, it's not like this. But look, this isn't about some sort of power control over you, no. It isn't even about letting him be the only leader. If that's where your relationship is, if the type of guy you want is one who leads while you follow, that's totally fine, alright? But even in a egalitarian relationship, you should allow him at least to co-lead. What it comes down is that he wants to know his opinion, and advice means something to you. Leading gives him the confidence and let him show he loves you and feels like he is protecting you. If he's a good guy, it's not about power or control. He just wants to empower you. Now, why he won't ask for this if he really need it? So he won't ask because the chances he rather not want to come off as some of sort anti-feminist or something like that. He doesn't want you to think he wants to control or manipulate you. He also may not know how to approach the conversation without sounding accusatory, alright? So how can you help him to lead better? You need to make a habit of asking for his advice. This lets him know that you care about his opinion and makes him feel like he is helping you to lead through life. You should also let him know that you really appreciate the examples he sets for things like hard work, integrity, and financial management. For some things, for example, like financial decision or parenting or other important decisions, you may want to set a precedent for making them together, alright? So, most men, even the ones who are retro-passive, need to be in a leadership in some area of their life and your relationship. At the very least, know who is in charge of which decisions and which ones you should always make together. Now, have weekly check-in meetings as a couple, talk about these important choices, and affirm how well you are each one doing. Now, the second thing is maintain your independence. Now, why needs you to maintain your independence, you might ask? You may be wondering, why is this one of these things men want but won't ask for? Now, in any relationship, both people need space at times. He doesn't want to feel smothered and wants to enjoy his own interests. You want to know that you are maintaining your own identity and staying happy doing the things you love. And a guy who doesn't want you to be independent probably wants to control you. This is a need you both share, so thriving in your independence can help you both, okay? And why you won't ask for it? Because he doesn't want you to think he doesn't want to spend time with you, right? So, because if he will say to you, go to be independent, go to do your own thing, you may get hurt because of that, because you will think he doesn't want to spend time with you. He doesn't want you to think having his own interests mean he's not interested in you. He is interested, but he knows that there's such a thing as spending too much time together. Now, how you can help to create this independence? Engage in your own hobbies and talk about them with him. Go out with your own friends sometimes, but keep lines of communication open. Now, the third thing is hang with your friends. Now, why needs to hang? Why he needs it? Okay, the question is why he needs you to hang with your friends Just like maintaining your independence, this is a good way for you, for both of you, to be happy. If you have halfway decent friends, you should want to hang out with them, right? This is perfect time for him to have space and engage in his hobbies, even if it's for an hour or two. Plus, it keeps you happy, so why not? Now, why you won't ask for this? He doesn't want to seem like he's kicking you out of your house, like, go meet your friends, leave me alone. He doesn't want, but really, the truth is both of you need space. He also might be worried that if he gives you an inch, you will take a mile. Work out a system where you can see friends, but not to an extent that you're neglecting him, right? So how you can help with this? Go out with your friends and talk to them so you have someone else to emotionally ground you besides him. Come back to him happy and tell him how much you appreciate him. It will do wonders in your relationship. Now, the four things is you need to hear him out. Now, why needs it? It's often hard for men to express their emotions and needs. If you don't listen, it will be very hard for him to communicate this to you. This isn't necessarily about listening or taking his opinions. True, of course, it's important. It's more about letting him express his emotions like anger, like fear, like sadness, and things like that, without invalidating or dismissing them. Now, why you won't ask for it? Why is this one of the things men won't ask for? Because he shouldn't have to. But if you have a history of interrupting him, ignoring what he says, or not even asking him in the first place, so why should he bother? He also thinks it's not appropriate for him to express his emotions, or has been told anger is bad, because that's how men educated in the modern world, to not show emotions, alright? This can make it hard for him to communicate. Now, how you can help with this? Actively ask him to communicate with you, especially when it's indicated he wants or needs it, alright? Now, follow these active listening tips, and I will give you a small list that can help you this. So the first thing you can do is make an eye contact. Very basic, but many women miss it. The second thing is be present. Don't think about how you are going to answer or prove him wrong while he's talking. Focus completely on his words. The third thing is use phrases like I understand how you're feeling, or I see why it might be hard, empathic phrases. The fourth thing is ask him how you can help him and what he needs from you. Have him repeat the process for you. The fifth thing is keep an open mind and seriously consider what he says. Treat his emotions and opinions how you want him to treat yours. They might not be rational or well thought out, but he needs someone to listen. Alright, so the fifth thing is recognize his value. Why needs it? We all need our value recognized, but men in particular have been conditioned to believe that their value is based on other people's recognition of that value. Even if this isn't his love language, he need to know why what he does matters. Now, why he won't ask for it? He doesn't want to come off as needy, of course, or he thinks you should recognize it without him asking, right? And if he has to ask, he's obviously not doing enough to be recognized. Finally, maybe he just resents you for not noticing, and in a bad feedback loop, doesn't want to ask anymore, so we can make the problem worse. He'll convince himself it's your fault. Okay? Now, how you can help with this? You need to recognize his contributions to your life, to his job, to the world, and thank him for them. Having trouble recognizing the good things he does, so you can try the following tip if you have a hard time with this. So ask the following question. What does he do that he doesn't have to or doesn't like? And how does he make you feel good or thankful to him? And what first attracted you to him? That's it. That's five things that men want but not ask for, and I think it will help you to understand the psychology of men and improve your communication with men in general and not only in relationship. Comment down below what you think about it, what you will take from this video, and what it helps you to understand. I read and comment about all the comments, so it's worth your time to comment down below. You might get one of my insights. Alright, so thank you for watching. I was Jacob Felipe, and if you want to get a free guide, you should go to my site, unlockhisdesire.com. Unlockhisdesire.com. You put your email address, and I send to your mail a free PDF guide that called 10 Shortcuts to Be More Attractive Woman. So go now, download your guide, and also subscribe to my channel for weekly videos. I see you in my next video. I was Jacob Felipe. Ciao, ciao.